and good evening. Welcome to Sisters Unedited. My name is Shamika Nicholson, and I am here with my wonderful sisters, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hey everybody, I am Tara Porter and I'm excited as you can tell to be here. We have a very fun show ahead tonight.
I'm Cassandra Wilson, and we are going to have a great time. And this is my sister.
I am Kimberly Lindsay, and I cannot wait for the foolery to begin. So you have tuned in on the right night.
Let me just say this. I notice every time it's going to be a foolery show that they want me to announce it. But I'm going to go ahead and get on into it. We are talking about how to be a proper house guest. Now, I went all proper on everyone because, that's how you're supposed to be when you're talking about being a proper house guest. So, I don't even know who's going to start, but let me just say this. I don't know where and whom raised some people.
Right, and that is the bottom line
And that's the bottom line. I don't know where these folks got raised at. And it might be on the corner. I just don't know.
Let me just start by saying this. Typically, when you have people over,
In
what
the
do you
chicken
say
coop?
to them? You say, make yourself at home. Make yourself at home.
Yeah.
Make yourself at
Stop
home.
saying
I don't say
I've
that.
learned, well, I still say it. However, it is followed by a brief synopsis of the way we
The
do
house
things
rules.
at our house. Around here, there is no maid, so here's how you can feel free to move about the cabin, if you will. I have set out some things that you need here. Here is the hamper where you'll deposit these things once you've used them. Here's where you can get you some new ones. When you use your dishes, we don't have a dishwasher. We don't have dish days. My mother used to have the chore chart. We don't have a chore
Wait
chart.
a minute,
so
Tyra.
you use it,
Wait a
clean
minute.
it.
This is all wrong. You should not have to say that to grown
You
women.
should not have to, but
You
it is
should
right
not
to say
have
it, but
to.
you do.
And let me just say
You
this.
have to, Shamika,
I
promise.
can tell, like, I'm going to give you an example. My family was here probably like 3 weekends in a row. I love my family. I don't mind my family coming. I'm going to tell you why. When they come, they clean up after themselves. They're going to help buy some food. I know they was raised by the same person my mom was raised by because I don't care.
They know
What
the
time you
rules.
want me to pick you up from the airport? You coming back next week, cuz? I'm come pick you up again.
Right.
Because I don't,
That's the way
what
it's
do I
supposed to go.
say?
That's the
I
way
have
it's
nothing to
you
say.
shouldn't with people like that, but here's the deal.
But the mother,
Not every,
Right.
but
We
not
don't-
everybody
Everybody
knows.
was raised by the
By
person
the
who raised
people,
your mother.
right.
And let me just tell you,
Some people
I
do cook
can
pork chops at 2
understand.
o'clock in the morning. That's just what
That's
they
just
do.
what they do.
In your house, people.
But let me just
You
talk
everybody
about,
boss at
let me just
9.
talk about something real serious. I'm gonna tell you now. I have a friend, and this friend of mine, said, to a person in their family, come on down here. I want you to come live down here. It's good. You can get a job, start a new life. We love it here. And that person said, oh yeah, I'm only gonna be here for like 2 months, and then I'll find my place and do what I want to do. Let me tell you how many months it's been. Let me tell you, this person don't think that they should pay any bills. Let me tell you, this person has 2 jobs, and my friend is watching their children. And she felt like she shouldn't give her sister no money. She is running up the light bill because anytime more people come in your house,
All of your utilities.
all of
everything
your
goes up.
utilities
So let me tell you
goes
what
up.
went wrong. Month 2, that 2 months that she asked for, at the end of day number 60, you gotta go.
You gotta
You
go.
gotta go. This is the arrangement we had, sweetie. So
And then, but the
last 2 weeks,
audacity,
I'd have been
where
saying,
is the
you got it, you got it, you ready?
audacity
Yeah.
for you to feel like you can live rent free
Anywhere.
for 7 to 8 months?
Anywhere.
Freeloader.
For 7 to 8 weeks
days.
is too long.
I mean, you have to have some sort of agreement in place. I'm
Right.
either visiting from this day to this day, or I'm living with you for 2 months from this day to this day. So halfway through that, we should be having this.
But it's so wrong, and this person, I be wanting to say something so bad to their sister, but I stay out of it.
What people do, what you let
A
them
lo-
do.
and I
Yep,
tell
she's
my
allowed
friend
it.
all the time, I love my friend. She got a good heart. She was like, I never wanted to be about money, but even she reached
But
her
in real life,
breaking
the bill
point.
collectors, it is
But
about money.
in real life, she didn't have a job at the time. So why wouldn't you take care of your family, and you know you got money coming in, and
But
she
you
doing
just
for
answered
you
your
and
own
you?
question. You just said when your relatives come to your house, you don't have that problem, and then your friend is having this problem. This is why it is necessary for me to do what I do, and that is to lay out
It's
some
a
rules.
shame. It's a
Lay out
dog
some-
nap
You have to lay out some
shame.
rules, and you get to me if you're not, if nice guy in the family, don't let people come stay with you if you have a hard time telling them when it's time to go.
And it's so bad.
That's true. I don't
Let me
either.
tell you where I draw the line. Here's where I draw the line. And before everybody get into their story. Now, this person didn't want to go into the second bathroom and changed in the living room. That girl got a husband.
Oh no.
Oh, wait a
Now,
minute.
can you tell me how wrong that is?
Can you tell me how fast
Can you
you
tell me
leaving?
how you
You
used to
gone.
stay here?
Can you tell me which window had to be replaced?
Because
Right.
she got thrown out of one of them,
Something
right?
in
And that person don't see, like, ain't nobody thinking about your husband. That's not the point.
not the
It's
point.
about respect. Respect
Ill-raised.
my little piece of whatever I have. If-
Ill-raised.
And to me, when you're
I
in
think
someone's
it's
house,
foul.
the best way to be a good house guest is to respect people's household rules. It may not be. I have a cousin that stayed with me, and she loves to talk about how she's grown. That's her favorite thing to say. I'm grown. I'm grown. I don't care how grown you are. In my house, I'm the only grown woman, and my husband was the only grown man. I don't care what your age is. I don't care what your status is. I don't care how many children you have. When you stay at my, if I come to stay at her house, that's the woman at her house.
That's she
I stayed with
queen.
my best friend, and she was like, "You don't ever have to leave. This was the best experience ever." Because what I did immediately going in is acknowledge the fact that there's only one woman in this house, and it's not me.
It's not
It
me.
doesn't change the fact that I am an adult, but the reality is she is the woman of that house.
She's the queen.
And you have to
Period. You have
respect
to
her.
respect that.
You
And
supposed
I'ma
to
tell
be
you.
clean. You supposed to clean up. You supposed to act like you ain't there. You ain't supposed to be hovering around in the living room.
And you have
You
to-
know,
and
my
when-
mama just said,
But see,
don't do
that's how
that.
you were raised. Because the hovering around in the living room, somebody is listening to that thinking, but if I live here, if they said it's my home, it's their home, and their home is mine, then I should be able to do what I want to do.
No.
But if you were raised a certain way, how many of you, mama said, don't wear out your welcome?
Mine.
So
said that.
even
Say
if
that.
you were visiting somebody's house, I don't want to be in your space for too long.
For too long.
you know
I
what?
don't
Because I'm
care.
wearing out.
I have a friend of mine, and I was in California on a contract. She said, "Listen, I have a room downstairs for you. Has his own bathroom. I'm never home." I said, "Thank you." That means I kept my black behind
Right
in
downstairs.
in that room, and she let me stay in a room, not in her
Whole
whole
house.
Mhm.
So guess what? When I got to her house, I went into that room and used that bathroom like she, not the other bathroom that was
But
close
that
to the
bathroom.
front to the
Right,
front
the one
door.
she
Even-
invited you to.
she told me you can use this bathroom right here. She didn't say all bathrooms near where your bladder's gonna be.
Yeah.
So I knew
Exactly.
that even if my bladder was at the front door and I know there was a
I need to
bathroom
make
there,
it to my
I need to
bathroom.
make it to the bathroom that she told me that I could use.
My best friend kept asking me why I stayed in my room so much when I lived at her house. She was like, "Why don't you come?" in
Because
my
you
house?"
were staying in a room.
Yeah, and to me,
You
I
said I
did.
could stay in right.
Well, and I feel like I was welcome to her whole house. The house was humongous, so really I could have been anywhere and they wouldn't have even known it. But I just felt more comfortable that way, and I felt like to me, when you say, "Well, come in here with us and watch a movie," I'm coming.
I'm coming. Yeah.
You invite me to come and be in the family, because to me, we're family. We've been family for 30 years, but that's still her home
Right.
and her personal family. So to me, like Kimberly said, our mom was big. You know, dirty up. To me, this is where you can't say make yourself at home, because some people are nasty in their homes. Well, you can't be
Oh,
nasty
Lord.
in my house. So you have to. That's why I say make yourself at home. But here's how we do it, just so you know, because you need to know. You need to know. I had a cousin that stayed with me, the grown one, and she said, "Girl, you have some really nice furniture. It's white. I'm not gonna lay my big old self on this couch and mess this white furniture up. I'm just gonna make a pallet on the floor." I was like, "Cool." I didn't want to have to ask you that, but that was gonna be where we were gonna go with the thing. But okay, cool. When we would go to sleep, not only was it was spring. We used to do fans and open the windows because it's nice at night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's a big girl with asthma problems and all kind of other stuff, so she's too hot. So she was getting up, turning on our air conditioner at night and getting on the couch.
Oh, Lord, how
Wearing
much?
down the springs.
She was allowed to drive one of our cars, which I had to. That husband, the first husband, it took an act of God to get him to give. Period. I got him to allow her to drive one of our cars. She needs to get on her feet. She needs to be able to get out and go do some things. He was like, "Look, you tell her business hours only, and she needs to bring that car right on back here." She was coming in at 10, 11 o'clock at night, loud. Now we're in a one-bedroom apartment. It's a large one-bedroom, but the bathroom is right by our bedroom door. Coming in at 10, 11 o'clock at night, turning on the light, cursing the baby to get woke and get in the tub, taking a bath. I'm like, you know what I did? I'm nothing like your friend.
I ain't like
It
that.
got like
when,
your friend.
when it got built up enough, I was like, okay, now I've said a few things and shot out some warnings, and eventually she rebut it. Well, if I have to walk on cotton, I may as well leave.
Yeah,
You damn
that's-
right. In the morning, let me know I can drop you on my way to work. And when I tell you I wasn't playing, all night she on the phone calling. You get anybody yet? Did you figure something out? Well, no, I didn't. Okay,
I
cool.
don't
well,
care.
If you don't, by morning, I'll take you to Fort Worth on Lancaster, and it's a shelter down there, and they'll put you in line for a bed. And that's why I dropped her ass off.
And I felt like, you know, and that was another thing.
That's what I did.
That was another thing
Yeah,
that
you
my
gotta go.
friend, she was like, you know, this is my family. And I was like, I don't give
Because you deserve respect.
zero hells.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay?
you deserve respect.
I live in zero Hellville. What you ain't gonna do is disrespect me, my house,
And it's terrible to make
my
people
record
think
label.
It's even worse that you're my
Your record
family.
label.
my record
They use
label,
Your record label, baby.
everything. You're not gonna disrespect me. You better put some respect on my name. Better
Well,
put
let
some
me
respect
tell
on
you,
it.
in our home,
My record
I
label.
heard it. In our home, in our guest room, we have the most uncomfortable bed.
That's brilliant.
It's got lumps and bumps.
Yeah, you won't be
and
staying long
as
here.
a matter of fact, if you in the bed on the edge, you automatically roll to the middle. That's how lumpy and bumpy it is. And
Yeah,
so,
they're not gonna
and
stay too long.
many people say, "Oh, girl, my back." I said,
Well,
"I know."
This was the plan all along, my friend.
Right. Because I remember, we should get another mattress. I said, well, we don't mind you staying if, maybe you've had
At
too
night.
much or you don't feel well. You spend the night. I wanna
Yeah,
stay there.
that's
But you
it.
need to go next day.
You really,
Yeah.
you're going to want to go the next
You
day.
gonna want to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
You gonna
That's
walk.
real
You gonna.
Let me come in there
And
and
every-
find you balled up on the floor somewhere. Sleep on the bed. I don't know why you couldn't, honey, but you don't have to worry about it tomorrow night.
But the
It's a good thing
rebuttal
you don't
is
stay
what I
here.
didn't understand about what she said. The person was she was scared because she didn't want to get confrontational with that person because
We
that
don't
person
have no
had an
confrontation.
attitude
Yeah,
in
we
her
are. I'm not
house,
gonna be scared of confrontation
telling
in my
her
house
when
with
they
no
can
guests.
turn their TV on and off.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah,
No,
y'all
please,
didn't
We don't
see
even.
who
In my
said
guest
it.
room. Look.
Yes.
In
See,
my
introduce
guest
me to your
room.
friend. I can help you out.
You've
in my
met
guest
her.
room, we don't even
Yeah.
have cable.
I can help you out.
No.
You've met
You're
her.
gonna sleep and get up and leave.
No,
And
not
if
that
you
one. She
comfortable
crazy.
With no cable
Yeah,
and a lumpy bed,
yeah.
then
Shout
you're
out to
gonna be asked to
Reese.
leave.
She crazy.
Yeah.
Basic.
Yeah.
Y'all okay over there?
Mhm.
I'm just trying to arrange a meeting so we can get with this friend.
You
'cause I
stop
can
getting
help her
into.
out.
Will you?
Oh, I mean, I can help people. I really
You can't
do.
help everybody.
I
I can help
won't.
her. I can help her friend.
Everybody's not your assignment. That's what the pastor told
I
me.
agree, but I promise you I can help this
You
girl.
want to?
You
Yeah.
don't just
I
go,
can help
you
this
don't just go
girl.
to people's family house and then cuss their family out and kick
No,
them out.
no, I'm not gonna
Get
cuss
your
somebody out.
and get your kids.
No.
And all they little He-Man toys.
Now we did the one show where I showed y'all how I'm really good at diffusing situations and
Oh.
rebutting, and I would do it. I would use those same skills. I wouldn't go curse.
So
Well,
someone.
you didn't do
if
that
she's
in the
rebutting
example.
her sibling, is that the
Friend-
if she's
friend.
rebutting her sibling, and some
If you don't
strange
stop
woman
crunching
comes
that
in,
ice.
she gonna rebut you too.
No, I wouldn't be talking to her. I would be teaching the girl how to talk
Had
to
talk
her.
to her.
I'm not going to insert myself in a situation where I may be bludgeoned to death because I've interfered.
Right.
Well, now you
Because
know I've
interfered with
said
something that
as
has
much as I
absolutely
can
nothing
say.
to do with me.
And
I've said everything, and she just as sweet as pie. Her heart
It's
is
sad.
big,
I hate to see people.
and I
taking
don't
advantage
like
of.
people taking advantages of my friends.
but it's really hard.
It's hard.
She just
have
needs
been
to
known
evict
to
her.
be
She
the
needs
yes
to just
person.
let her go
And
to the
sometimes
store
it's
and put her
very
crap
hard
out.
to say no or
And it can be very
hurt
hard.
people. Feel like you're hurting
For some
somebody
people.
that
Are
you
you
care
talking
about
about her?
feelings.
No,
Really,
agreeing.
really.
When you disinfected me, like my mama say,
Disinfected.
when you disinfected me, I don't give a damn. Okay.
So all bets are off.
Huh?
Disinfected you and came up in your record label. trying
And
to take
came
over.
with my record label, act like he was Big Red. No.
Don't start. Big red.
Your alpha sound was a.
Nah. Too fast.
Said disinfectant.
Well,
My mama will mess
I've
up a
known
word.
people like that, and I really hate to see people.
Yeah.
My ex-mother-in-law was like, they're really, really a nice person, and it's sad because some of these
It
people
is.
are really. Most of them who have that type of problem are just really nice people.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
want to hurt feelings. They don't want to evict you. But the reality is, they draw leechy people who will disrespect them because they know they can.
I have a question. Have you guys ever been house guests?
I
Yes.
Have.
And
I'm
so,
a great house guest.
and so,
You should invite me over.
hell no.
You'll love it. I promise you.
You gonna make some guacamole?
Heck yeah. You like my guacamole? I make you guacamole.
But I just want to know, when you staying at somebody else's house, what do you pack in your overnight bag? What kind of
It's for
seat
one night?
clothes?
Okay, let me just say this.
No, my mama
No
told us you
sleep
don't even take
clothes.
pajamas. You can do
T-shirt
t-shirt and
and
some
sweats.
leggings or
Yeah.
sweats or something.
And a
if it's-
turtleneck.
If it's a
leggings-
man in the house,
right.
Yes, you
that is
Yeah.
not your man.
Yeah.
You don't take
You don't take
pajamas.
pajamas.
You don't
This
take
is what I
pajamas.
was taught. I don't care if you slept in
They
a
grandma
whole
dramas.
sweat track suit. Before you walk out that bedroom door, you better have a robe over it. Because if it was your night clothes,
It's inappropriate.
it
not
could
your
be
day
stuck to
clothes.
your body.
Period. It's
I was just
inappropriate.
taught you wear a robe before you come out of the bedroom
Period.
door. So in our house, we have a
And not your
robe on
sexy, short, silky
every
robe either.
door.
Don't even try it where your titties
I
hanging
just
out and
say
everything.
get
Don't do that.
dressed. I just say get dressed.
That's
Yeah.
wrong.
She done said
Yeah.
Let me
words.
tell you,
It's all-
especially
Yeah.
if your titties on your knees.
Oh, Lord
Oh,
Jesus,
she
that's
said
a
it
whole other
twice.
twice. Yeah, you said it twice.
Titties.
Three.
Don't you do it. Coming to nobody's house and they got
But
a man
why do
with
you
your
guys
chest
do
hanging
that? You
out.
come to somebody's house, and I understand it's hot, so you maybe take off something in the middle of the
Mhm,
night. But you
mhm.
don't. You need to put all that back on before you
come
go
on
to the
the side of the
bathroom.
door.
You
That's
might
right.
sleep naked. I'm cool with that. Do you
Yeah, with your
behind
door
that closed door?
Right.
And when you come out of that door, you
You
need to be
be-
fully dressed
With a turtleneck on.
with a bra on.
But it's amazing the kind of things that you have to teach people. Unfortunately, in real life, some people have not been taught that type of etiquette.
Ignorance.
And that's a real word. People are just ignorant as far as how to do those type of things. What's appropriate and what's not.
Right.
You come out the
You know what?
bathroom fully
Not even
dressed.
but not even just sleeping over. If I'm coming to your house and we're having a get together, I'm going to check what I'm wearing. Period. Because you have a husband. If I'm coming to your house, even if I know he's out of town, if there's a gathering at your house, your brother could be there with his wife. Anybody else, you just have to come prepared to respect people in their homes. Period.
And that's
Whether you're
another
sleeping
whole-
over or
That's
not.
another whole topic.
Now-
Not even just in homes, but period. I mean, you see
Period.
people
I mean,
Yeah.
we
church
had
stuff.
we had people come to our house,
I will
and
rate
you know
you.
we did. Hey, be comfortable. We're gonna run out. We'll be right back. We come back. They had fried up everything. We had grease in places that should not be grease. And I was on
Now I
10.
did cook fish at your
No,
house,
not
but
you.
I
I'm
cleaned
not
up.
talking about you.
I cleaned up.
No,
Now.
I'm not talking about you. I
I'm
mean,
saying, I
they
fried
started
that-
baking
I
cakes.
did. I made. Did
and-
I not make enough for everybody?
Girl,
I
that was
fried
some.
that fish.
That was some.
I
good
cleaned
fish.
that kitchen
You
up
make
and
sure
I
everybody
went
gets
home.
Stuff at your house, huh? We all have to make food when we come. If you go over to Cassandra's house and visit, you better be able to make some food, something.
That's yummy.
And
Cause
some
Shamika
cake.
threw down.
At least it doesn't go to waste though.
Yeah, no, everybody ate. We ate out. You ain't want no fish left.
look,
I'm just going on commercial break, figure out when this fish fry happened that I wasn't
it was
privy
on
to.
New Year's Day. You were busy. You were invited.
Yeah,
You
you had a
were
party
invited.
to
You
wear
had
your
a
cat
party to go
suit.
to.
Remember, you wore your
You
cat
showed
suit.
that you
That's
was
right.
the kitty cat. Yeah.
With that said, we're gonna go ahead and go to break, and we'll be back in a few minutes to talk with you more about how to be
A proper house guest.
we're talking about how to be,
A proper house guest.
and we're discussing the fact that it seems to be very few people know how to do it. This is another legacy issue, guys. Teach your children how to be a good house guest. I don't care how young you are not too young to learn how to be a good house guest.
I
If you're old
agree.
enough to just pick up toys, you should be teaching your kids to pick their toys up, put your things back where you got them from, put your clothes with it. Everything has a place.
Can I? I'm gonna say this. I noticed that when people spend the night at your house, why they don't make the bed? Was the bed
do.
made before
I
you
do.
got in it?
Yeah,
No.
I
I
make the
make
bed,
it.
and I ask first, do you want me to put clean sheets on before I make
I
the bed?
do. I mean, I
Because
put clean sheets on.
I would prefer to
I
do
wash
that,
them.
because if this is not a room that you use, then this bed is gonna be empty until your next guest
Even if I was
visits.
dating someone who didn't make the bed, I would still make the bed
Yeah.
at their house.
Definitely.
I'm
Right.
a bed maker.
When you
Dating.
get out the bed,
Let's talk
make
about
the bed.
dating when you live with somebody.
Wait,
I had a
you
cousin.
dating and living with somebody?
Yeah, I had a cousin live with
Either.
me,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You scared me. That was
Mhm.
confusing.
Oh yeah. Whew.
and she had a
We was about to
boyfriend.
judge.
Oh no, ma'am!
And-
Don't you say it.
She asked me one day, is it okay for him to come over when I get off work?
No, ma'am.
It was
visit?
a Tuesday.
To come visit,
Uh-huh.
like eat chicken wings and go home.
Go home. It was a Tuesday.
Uh-oh.
He came to visit, and he went home. When I came home from work Wednesday, he was there.
Mm.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Dun, dun, dun.
And so I said, you know, just in a nice way, hey, you know, I'm a single girl, and I'm used to just being in the house with girls. It's, you know, he doesn't need to be here every night when I get home from work. That apparently didn't
Go.
right. So
Yeah,
a week
but-
after that, he had been there for 3 or 4 nights straight.
Okay, he spent the night.
And now, and so I didn't know at first, because I come home, I'm getting ready for bed, I'm in my room, I'm on my side of the, he started going in the kitchen. In the evening time, I'm hearing movement, I'm thinking it's her, hey girl.
And you could have come out dressed any kind of way. Or
Right.
Without a robe.
So then I had to ask her, hey listen, remember that conversation we had about,
Pineapples.
I don't wanna see him every day after work? That's your boyfriend. How about you go to his house?
Why you can't go to
She
his
was
house?
angry with me.
But why she couldn't go to his house? He had a house, right?
Well, he somewhere. Apparently, it wasn't. Well, you know.
So this
it
just
was-
goes to show
was
that
staying
there's
with his
ignorance
mama.
on
Yeah,
all
he wasn't-
sides.
Yeah.
Ignorance on all sides. She didn't even know how to have her boyfriend be with. But you know what? That emotional connection, unfortunately, is a whole nother talk show. When you're sleeping with someone, it's kind of hard to kick them out.
Not
Well, first
not
of all-
out of somebody else's house.
Not out.
Well,
First,
clearly it
Well,
wasn't an issue with
legally.
her, for her.
Based on the Texas property code.
don't tell nobody this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't need to have nothing they can use against nobody.
Nobody.
Okay.
Just hush.
Get out, get your
Hush.
stuff, and leave. 3 to 4 days is long enough for any visit. Bye.
So let's talk about some of the things that makes a person a.
Proper.
Proper house guest.
Clean up behind yourself. When
Let's
you
start
get up
there.
from the table,
Rule number one.
put your dish in the sink or put your trash in the trash can.
And this is even if you do not indulge in such activities at home. You are not at home, you're at someone else's home, so it is only right that you do that. Unless they tell you they provide a maid service, that's different.
And I have another something else because I'm just upset. Your kids should not
Oh
be
my
on my sofa with their shoes on.
No. Or eating food on my white sofa. How about that?
How about dress appropriately? And I don't just mean don't dress inappropriately. I mean when we're up and we're up for the day, why are you still walking around my house in pajamas? And it's 2 o'clock.
I think
Looking
it's
like you suffer
disrespectful.
from depression.
Here's what I think is disrespectful. If I get up in the morning and y'all sleep and I go to work and I come home
Y'all
y'all
still
still
sleep.
Y'all
sleep.
still
and y'all
sleep?
still sleep, guess I'ma act. My children gonna tell you the other side of me gonna come
It's
out.
gonna be bad. Y'all better get up.
They don't want it. They don't. Nobody. So when I come home, you know, my 14-year-old niece, be like, Auntie, we took care of everything for you. I mopped the floor. She already know how to go, because you know what? She want to spend her auntie money. So she know the odds of us getting up and going shopping.
Yeah.
When I
They're
get
much
back,
higher when she's happy.
are 100. I'd be like, oh, and they know. I like Fabuloso. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Mexican inside. So
The purple one
everything,
is the bomb though.
yeah,
It
everything
is.
needs to smell like Fabuloso.
Keep in mind it doesn't disinfect anything. It just
Well, you
smells
have to
good.
use the bleach and pine salt first.
Yeah.
First,
and
it
then
is
Fabuloso
Fabuloso.
fresh.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Put it on the stove. You put it in the
Ooh,
stove and
yeah.
dilute it a little bit, boil it.
Jesus,
Yes, Lord.
come on. It'll take out any smell that you don't want.
Consuelo
Consuelo.
and Everdeen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
Pine salt, baby.
even my 14-year-old niece understands Auntie go to work, she work hard. If Auntie come home and this house ain't right, she'll tell my son. She say, Andre,
You already know.
You know.
get up. Auntie will be here, and she might come home early. They just understand. They don't want that
Well,
other
we had
side.
a conversation with my two daughters. My daughters are 26 and almost 17.
You don't like you old enough to have a 26 year.
Thank you, girl. What
That's-
you want for Christmas? Anyway, outside of flattery, they were having a conversation about my oldest daughter specifically, who is the psychologist, wanted to know why it's such a big deal to me. Because I said, I just feel like it's so disrespectful to not clean up your room, or because I was talking about a girlfriend of mine who just she got a new home this past year, and I said both of her children should be shot because the youngest one
Exactly.
is 17 and the oldest boy comes home from college. The girl lives at home; she's still in high school, and they're just slummy, completely horrible, like homeless. The closet is empty.
Where
There's
the
plenty of
clothes?
all everywhere, but in the closet. There's water bottles, and the boy comes home and look like he just shook his suitcase out all over the room.
You
I
know
think
what?
that's disrespectful. And my daughter said, "Mama, but why do you feel that way?" And I said, "Well,
No,
I
she
just
did.
feel
They
like
didn't know.
what
They
she
didn't know
was trying to
Shamika's
figure
mama
out-
or mine.
Well, no, she was trying to figure out why I
Or
used the
mine.
word disrespect, why I thought it was disrespectful. I said, because if you think about what it takes for me personally, I don't care what is happening. I'm going to make sure to provide for my kids, period. That could mean a lot of different things, but it could mean that I'm struggling. It could mean that things are hard, but regardless, I'm not stopping. I'm still making sure you have everything you need, and I think that for me to go through what I go through to provide, it's disrespectful for you to not take good care of the things that I worked that hard to provide.
You
I
don't
think
know
that
my
that's-
sister. She would have just thrown everything in the trash.
Let me tell you
Let
what
me-
I
let-
done.
I'm gonna-
if
and my
yeah, I don't have that
sister-
problem because
Our
I'm like your
sister,
sister. Yeah,
she
I agree with
doesn't do
that.
confrontation. She doesn't raise her voice or anything. She'll just throw all of your stuff
Yeah, because
in
if it's
the
in the floor,
trash,
I've
Then
said
you
it to my
apparently
children.
don't want
Yeah,
it.
you
and
don't
then
want it.
put garbage on top of it.
Yeah, you don't even know where it is. or
No,
how to get to it.
Andre,
You don't
my
want
my
it.
son, bless his
Okay.
heart.
All
as
your
you
clothes,
know,
your Jordans,
he has
all
severe
of that.
tintinkism. I don't know why, but you know what? I did take him to get checked out, and they did say that he did not have ADHD, but he had symptoms. So sometimes I feel bad for the stuff I do. But anyway, at the
So she
end
just
of the
backspaced and
day,
deleted the-
anyway, about what the doctor said, because this is what I say.
Because it's training.
When it is, because I reach my limit, I go in that room and I smell something. When I say I throw every piece of everything everywhere, it look like we got robbed.
Tasmanian devil. been up
And
in
you
there.
know what he do? He go in there and clean it exactly the way I want it. Because if I wish on
He
God,
understands, yeah.
He would say
if he
something.
say something to me, Ma, why you do this to my room? I'm gonna go to the dark side. But he don't do that.
Because
Oh,
he knows. Just
He
like
knows
we do.
about the
My
dark
mother,
side.
same thing. She had a thing about folding clothes, and she would, if she felt like it, put away your clothes on laundry day. And if she opened my drawer and my things were in there, just in the oak, she would take it all
Pull it
out and throw it on the floor, dump the whole drawer out, and then tell me you need to go fold that and put it back the way it's supposed to be. It could have been maybe half the drawer was just a little messy. If it didn't look the way she thought it was supposed to look, all of that. You don't get to say, "Well, Mama, why you?" When you go in there and you
It's not
see all
open for
your stuff on
discussion.
the floor, you already know. Well, this wasn't.
This is what
She
we doing.
came in here, hate her.
Right.
But
Hate
that's why
her.
we are the way we are because our mothers took the time to put that in you. So when you go somewhere else, you're thinking,
And you don't want, you know what, if you're, as a mom, I feel like this. As a mother, I would be completely and utterly just embarrassed if I sent my child to sleep over somewhere and later I hear back that she was nasty or she didn't clean
Oh
up or
my
she didn't
God.
bathe or she didn't put
Oh
up
my
behind
God.
herself or she didn't. I would just feel so horrible about that. That would
I
require some
would.
terrible punishment for my children because they know better.
Even my daughter now, she's 20, and I went in that dorm room, and she was like, Ma, the room, before you get here. She said, before you come in here.
I'm like,
This is what she said, before you come in here, I started packing. I just looked, I said, but you knew I had to stay 2 days.
What's amazing, like my daughter, my daughter's 21 now, but I remember her at home as 15, 16. I'm like, girls don't live like this. I go to her apartment, she has a white comforter, a white rug, white towel, everything is in its
Yours is the
place.
opposite of mine. So
There
she was
is
jerky at home.
no dust. You can say,
Nothing.
can't find. I'm
But
like,
she was junky at your house.
but then you come home for the holidays, and I'm like,
Wow.
why is this on the floor?
Wow.
Hers
But
is
at
the
your
opposite.
house, it is immaculate. You could eat in the toilet. Just go and put your cup
See,
in
yours
there.
is the opposite. Mine, my oldest was nice and neat at home, but it was because that was the rules, and she didn't have a choice.
So she
But when I was
rebelling.
old,
She's
baby, still to
rebelling
this day, this girl is
horrible.
almost 30 years old, and she's still like, I don't care. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not hanging up clothes. I'm not folding stuff. She does not use a closet or a dresser. Period.
She's horrible. And when
Period.
she comes to visit,
And it's not,
she
and
doesn't
it's not
use-
like stinky, nasty, dirty.
It's just junky.
junky,
Everything,
very
yeah.
junky. Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm like, girl, I
No.
cannot.
But you know, when you go to someone else's house, respect their home. It's their castle. It may not be your castle, but it's their castle.
might
Let's
not
keep
even
it the way
think-
they keep
I
it.
was
Follow,
gonna say,
follow the lead.
follow suit.
they
Whatever it
junky,
is
then
that
they want
do
mine,
at their
right.
house, you do that same thing. If
Right.
you notice after meals, they get up and wash their dishes and wipe down tables,
Then that's what you do.
that's what you do.
And really, that's the clue for you to leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Night,
Because
night.
once I start cleaning the kitchen,
The visit's
I ain't,
over.
I ain't going home. I'm going to that lumpy bed you got. I'm spending the night.
Tell her, but it won't be for one, honey. When that
That's
lumpy
it.
bed get through the
Yeah.
pieces,
I'm gonna spend the night and I'm gonna drink the wine only.
Wait a minute.
and wear your robe.
You guys.
you better
here's
have on.
another
You better have a
important
robe
rule.
in
I'm
your
wearing
trunk.
this to sleep. Just don't you worry. You ain't got to worry
Let's get
about
back
me.
to these rules. So we got to get this out. This is the
Have
perfect
on
People
two
need
bras.
This,
2 bras under a onesie.
And if you got back fat, put a bra on that too. Just be
Just turn it around.
We want no problems.
here's another rule.
We want no problems. Come on, what's your rule?
What's the
baby?
rule?
Stay with it.
Damn.
Stay with it.
Come on, you got it. To be proper.
I don't even remember now.
Okay, so let's give them some rules. So a few things to do, like we said. So number one, follow suit with the household. But I just think that
If you take a bath in somebody's house,
Oh wow.
Mr. Bubbles by itself will not clean the bathtub. It's not like the commercial. They're not gonna just take
The
off
scrubbing
and
bubbles
go
don't
around the bathtub
actually-
on their own.
well, they actually are pretty good, but you
They're
do have to
great.
go
You
and
have to
wipe
wipe.
after. They do their thing.
They
When
ain't
go-
got the
when they
father
make
and
it
the
to
son.
bottom- Right. When they make it to the bottom of the tub, there's nowhere else to go, so you got to get in there and wipe that. It's very easy because they do a lot of work. But it's only a little bit that you have to do to follow behind the scrubbing
If
bubbles.
you have a bad stomach
Oh Jesus.
and you go to the restroom and you hear splash
You
noises
know.
when you go,
If you
before
got
you leave the restroom,
Take
you
the
can
Mr.
clean-
Bubbles.
That's flash.
Take the Mr. Bubbles and clean
the
the
splash.
toilet.
The BGs.
That is, oh my
you
God.
can't control the BGs. The
And it's
BGs
okay.
controls you.
And I'm gonna tell you, if
However-
you a man, you need to aim to please.
Please do. And clean up,
And-
mop up if you miss.
even if you don't aim to please, you in there with a whole bunch of water, soap, and tissue.
Yeah,
Handle
you
the
can, you
spots.
clean
There
it up.
shouldn't be any little spots
Mop
left
what
on the
you
toilet when
Now I hate to bring this one up because we're kind of allergic to it at this point in our lives.
go ahead.
That monthly thing.
Oh my God.
Let me
don't
tell
get
you
started.
something.
I
Our
ain't gonna
mom,
say
our
nothing.
mom was so anal about that. She was like, if your father has to see or have anything to do with your aunt
Personal.
Flo,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a problem. He doesn't have one. That's not his business. He doesn't need to know when you're having one. Nobody wants to see
And
it.
really, you need to dump the trash.
You need to dump that
Dump
Every
the
trash
trash,
every
put
day.
it in the bag. I
Raise the
put them in
seat
a little
up, make sure
bag.
it's clean under the seat.
It's 99 cents.
Splashing, kind of.
Use wipes
It's not
and,
that
and,
difficult.
and then use the
It's,
Clorox.
it's,
It's not that
it's
difficult.
called personal care. So everything about that should be personal.
Personal.
Only you should know and see
Right,
and
what went
smell
on.
anything that's going on.
I'm
It
real
should not-
retarded about it.
Nobody else
I
should
put
know
a
that.
bag and then I put it in there and then I
Titus,
wrap it up and I'm
that
taking it
Walmart
garbage.
Let it go.
bag,
One of them little scented poop bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
for the dogs, but they
Yeah.
got at the 99 cents though. They got some rolls and they got some vanilla fresh scent. They only 99
bag,
cents.
see.
You get about 150.
For 99
No
cents.
reason not to use that, and especially when you're visiting somebody else's house.
You don't leave that in the bathroom.
And not even the wrappers.
Now
Not
I don't
even
want to see
nothing.
nothing.
You know what else I
Somebody
can't
should
stand?
know.
And this one is another bad. I'm anal about this kind of stuff. If I
Calm down.
if I go in my bathroom
You putting marks on your neck.
to take a shower and there is some public hairs at the bottom of my tub that don't belong to me, come sit to my stomach. It's a problem.
Oh,
If I see it, you see it. Get what? And I almost stepped my
But
feet
you
in there.
see
on
hair
your
every day, Tar.
hair, not
And
hair.
and my own hair,
Yeah, I don't-
not the public hair. That's
No.
right.
No.
You like private hair, not public.
Private. Not
Okay, so follow the lead of the people.
Oh,
where
wait a
you're
minute.
staying.
Oh,
Clean out the
respect
tub.
that I have a
Toilet.
man in my house.
That's first and
That's-
foremost.
yeah.
And your kids have to be respected too. Don't walk around people's children using any kind of language, dressing any kind
Well,
of way.
wait a minute. Let me say this. When I was raised, that when grown folks are at the table talking,
Where are the kids?
kids are not supposed to be present. Because I'm not going to
Edit.
edit myself and spell.
Not in my house.
And so this is me.
Especially when kids
Hey,
weren't invited.
Nope.
what you need, baby? Well, he can sit here. No, he can't out of my house.
No.
Because I may say something
I
that's
saw her do that.
inappropriate.
She's not lying.
She,
Yeah.
For real.
No, he has no business being in here. He's either go outside. I was taught go outside and play or go to bed.
Right.
Which one you want?
Yeah. You have options.
Either one, but you gonna go upstairs, go sleep somewhere.
And what you're not gonna do?
Is be right here.
all
No.
up in
And I
grown
had a
folks' mouth.
friend that said, "Well, he's heard me cuss before. I don't care about you.
Mm.
This is my house,
Mhm.
and he is not going to be." And so he's like, "No, mama, that ain't how you said it." I said, "Is this little Negro in my conversation?"
Telling, and then I can't
That's
stand.
a
Those
swift
eyeballs
chop.
right there. That's the thing.
That's
Did you
a
just-
swift chop to your trachea.
Trachea.
Whatever. My mama call it
To the
trachea.
throat.
To the
In
throat.
this region.
Your
you
mother
getting
clearly
chopped.
was not an English
No, she
teacher.
was not an English teacher, and she
Hey,
country.
Miss
Pushing
Fab.
it up.
Gonna mess it up.
But
She
you know,
gonna
what- and then
mess
she
it-
gonna say, "But you know
you
what I'm
know,
talking
you know
about."
what the hell
But
I'm
you know,
talking
and
about.
I was raised because I remember. I
I'm
remember.
just laughing because that you know the hell I'm talking about. My mom
My
said
mom-
it all the time.
I remember. I was my daughter was at least 4 or 5 years old. So I'd have been like 35 years old. And I walked in, my mom was in there with her girlfriends. And my mom had already asked me to go to the store. So I was gonna go in and ask the other ladies if they need anything from the store. So I walked in and I was waiting for them to get to the semi-close. Mama said, "Hold on. What you want?"
I'm 35 years old.
Mama, I'm grown. Not in my house. What do you want? I'm not gonna ask you again. I was just gonna ask your friends if they wanted something else from the store. Y'all want something? No, hell no.
Bye.
I was
Because
try-
to her, that was an excuse for your ass to be
To
in
be
here
here
grown
listening.
folks.
And
information.
listening to my
Mhm.
conversation ain't got
Yeah.
none of your
Right.
business.
I don't care that you 35 with your own life and your own children.
I thought I was being but I was, my mother's like, "No, I don't care how old you are. When I'm talking to my friends in my age group, you are not to be in here. As a matter of fact, you can just leave the whole house."
That's just good home training.
This is a great time for
That's
you to go to
good
the
home
store.
training, and it's
Yeah.
unfortunate that you have to.
I know
home
my mom
train
didn't need no
grown-ups when
sugar.
they come visit.
But you
Yeah.
know what's so crazy? The things that we're describing that our parents did, a lot of people would say, "That's so mean."
Whatever.
We still
But
all
they
right.
have those bad children that are overly
Swinging from the-
grown, they
walking
are
on the
overly
table while you
stimulated.
eating.
Yeah, well, they're hearing the conversations that way grown folks. I don't like the idea of people wanting me to be comfortable saying things around their kids. I just can't do it.
I know a woman who has he's eight now, and she has conversations with somebody I know, and the boy is in the background. Who is that? Is that Tammy? Is that so and so? Is that what y'all?
Jesus.
Huh? And
Oh,
she
Lord.
and she's talking back to him. No,
Wait a
it's
minute,
not.
she didn't
Hush,
hit
hush,
the brake and the gas.
Yeah, you
so
don't
he
hear no
can-
choking or no thud from her pushing him down or nothing. You hear her.
Hold on 1 minute. Hold on.
We didn't even get a hold on. It wasn't even, if you close enough to be touched, you getting touched, and they keep on with their
My
conversation.
mother was good at this. She never did even look. What the?
I remember my brother
Yeah.
came in. My mother was on the phone. I was doing my homework, minding my own business.
Mm.
And he said, "Mama, can I have some money?" She said, "Boy, I ain't got no money." Anyway, girl, he said, "You know you." She went, "Bam!" And when you get up, you gonna fix my window. Mama knocked him. I'm gonna get an A in this class today.
I'm blocking out everything. I'm concentrating better than I ever am.
It's unfortunate that what we're talking about died.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Because
Get
first
down
my
with
mother
me.
said when
People
she
don't know
was
how to be, they
talking,
don't
you
know
don't
Get down with
talk.
my family.
You see him on the phone.
Even in a public environment, even in public, if you know, I do hair, so I've worked in mixed environments where there's barbers and stylists, and there's children, and there's boys and girls. Even in a public environment, they just don't know how to. The adults don't know how to respect the children and let children be children, and the children don't know how to respect adults and stay in their places.
And I do it. I do people's
My
kids.
mother-
Saturday, I was at a walk, and the lady said, "Can you sit with my daughter while I go get my car? Because it's a long way for me to. I don't want to carry all this stuff." My daughter was 2, in a stroller, and I said, "Yeah, I'll sit with her." I had met that child that day, like at 45 minutes prior, and she, I said, "Hey, she'll be right back." So when the lady got in her car, she drove away. played with the baby, and after about 3.5 minutes, she was over me. So she started climbing out of her chair. And as her mother walked up, she really started, I said, hey, sit down. She sat down. I said, it still works. All you gotta do is talk to them. They understand
They
English.
do. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do.
Because what they
but
understand
know.
is body language and tone.
Yeah,
Before they understand
Because
English,
what you
that
will do
tone
is get whooped
change.
and pushed down right here in front of your mouth.
Yeah.
And you know, it's
I
funny
get it.
because
I don't
I
care.
heard someone I have a little baby cousin here in Texas, and one of my friends said, "Oh my gosh, she is so bad." So first of all, I'm talking about my baby cousin.
It's bad
I said
parents.
because let me tell you something. I don't have those problems that you say
I don't need
because she don't do that to me. Now I don't know what she does when she's not with me, but at my house,
I had those problems.
the TV go off at 9:00.
Period.
And she's
The
okay
weed
with
go
that at your
off.
house.
Heads and
Everything
beds.
is off at 9. Now she came in and told cousin Tony, somebody that broke in the house. We have a visitor. Somebody broke in and turned off the TV.
Because surely it didn't just go off because I wasn't done.
But it's funny because when I heard my girl, oh, she's just bad. She got up and turned on everything. She's in the refrigerator. She was making cereal. I'm like, I've never seen her do that before. Not in my house, not in my damn house.
Jesus lives at your house. Apparently not the other people's house.
I don't know.
You know the
But
magic-
kids know.
And they
Well,
know
they
who
know
to do
who
it with,
they
yeah.
can,
And usually the
We done
parents
got
catch
off the subject. We
TV.
got
Back
off the
to these
subject.
rules.
Well, we didn't get off the subject because
Don't
we're talking about
don't
teaching
bring
these
lingerie
kids.
to my house, and I got a man.
Don't do what now?
Don't bring lingerie.
Lingerie.
Lingerie. Oh, you scared me. I thought you said legal weed. I don't know where I got that from, but that's why I said who?
And
Legal weed.
And
What?
on that note,
So, yeah. Tara needs a commercial break. She did.
and
We're going to be praying on break. We're going to pray over
We'll
her.
be right back.
She see she's already praying.
Jesus, please be with us, because this right here is some. Please come back. We'll be back in just a moment.
You've thought about it, dreamed about it, and prayed about it. Starting your own business. Well, you can do it, and you don't have to do it alone. No matter what your business, Genesis Preferred Solutions will help you succeed. Here's Cassandra Bradford.
We're a Christian organization designed to help you succeed at what God has called you to do.
Genesis Preferred Solutions will help you avoid the pitfalls, fears, and costly mistakes first-time businesses often make. They'll guide you through the proper forms and help surround you with wise counsel.
We partner you with other people that can help you become successful. We want to do the paperwork for you so you don't have to.
And Genesis Preferred Solutions offers free training and seminars designed to promote success through the Word of God.
Put action to the plan that you have.
You are the best at what you do, so let's get started. Call Genesis Preferred Solutions now and ask about a tailor-fitted package for you. 800-718-2425. That's 800-718-2425. Church leaders, call today to schedule an exciting free seminar for your church or group. 800-718-2425. Go online to genesispreferred.com and do your own business by the book.
And we are back. And ladies, we are talking about proper etiquette.
No,
I'm
I don't know what you
How
talking
to
about.
be a proper house guest with proper etiquette.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what I meant.
So we're laughing, but it is a real
It's
thing.
serious.
It's a real thing because people
Basically,
are being
don't come to my
disrespected and being offended, and that's where it gets to the point where you know what?
It's real
at home.
serious.
Don't you bring your, when people start talking to you like that, it's like it's a whole nother
No,
topic.
and
it
then-
makes it bad for the next visitors. Because what
It-
about when
it
other people
does.
come who were?
Y'all was watching you
Might
was
have
making that guacamole. I was gonna make sure. I'm just saying, but it was good. You did clean up behind yourself.
Oh,
though.
absolutely.
That's why you can come back
I
and
was
make some more.
raised by a woman who, if she had found out, even as an adult, that I came and made guacamole at your house
And
and
then-
did
She
not
would
clean
cuss you
up, it would be a
out.
problem. You went to that woman's house and did what?
She probably put a
And
belt in
don't
the
let
mail.
it be a party or a get together and you don't help clean up. Have you lost your mind?
Well,
Right.
I
Did
was
you eat?
also taught if you went to somebody's house, you bring something. You just don't
You
walk
bring
in.
something.
You don't just.
Ooh, come over and don't bring nothing.
Bring
People.
something, and
People do
people
it.
do.
Okay, let's talk about this too. Let's talk about this. if you bring something to somebody's house like liquor,
You don't take it.
You
with
don't take it with you. It ain't yours anymore. You gave it. I'm sorry.
I'm
You was
sorry,
talking.
too.
She was
first
talking.
of all, I was just saying that you bring a bottle for the house, then you bring the bottle that you gonna drink with.
And you can take
Do
the
that
three-part
make-
one with you if you want to.
Do that make sense to
It
everybody?
makes sense to me.
It's wrong.
I had a girl tell me, I hope y'all don't eat all the bread that I brought because I want to take it back home.
Oh.
So you didn't
That's
bring
terrible
bread for the
etiquette.
get together?
That's not giving from your heart. That's disrespectful. It's tacky.
And then wait a
It's
minute. So she asked, can I take a plate home? Yeah, take some food home. There's some food, take it home. I look over, she done had 7 cans of soda in a purse. I said, you said food, not cans of soda?
And you got 7.
Take
so
all
means
that
you got
bread
enough food for
with
7
you.
people.
Because when you said
We
you
all
want,
need a
well, I ain't want no bread. Now, but now you gonna take 7 sodas? You said you want to take a plate home, not cans of soda.
So here's how that works. If you go to a gathering, you definitely should take something, and you only take something home if the host says, hey, you guys,
I'm not
we
gonna
have
eat
so much
this.
food left, we're not going to eat this, take it with you. And then in that case, do
But
your
ain't
Please
thing.
take
nobody
your
gonna
nasty
say
bread
take
that
that
you brought.
liquor.
I
No,
know.
nobody's going to say take that
No.
liquor. You can never have too much
You
if
can never-
if you
yeah.
drink
Don't
and you
do
socialize.
that.
And if we
A
have
guy. I'ma
get-togethers regularly, we went to watch the game with some friends of ours a few days ago. Well, of course, nobody drank or ate everything, but we're probably gonna come back to this very house. So leave your little bottles of Coke. Leave it there. What do you?
So when you come back, you should be in the Sahara. Because I would, you know.
If
I'm
you
sorry.
double dating, okay,
Uh-oh.
and we just had, when I say I just karate chopped somebody last night,
Uh-oh.
Last
What happened?
night.
trying to talk to me.
You should
It
have
came
watched the
over my
last
friend's
episode
house.
of Sisters Unedited on domestic violence.
Yes, I did. Tyra smacked somebody. We watched. Anyway, but he came over and then they went to the liquor store and he brought a big bottle of Ciroc.
Okay.
I was watching him like a hawk. I said, if he get up and try to take that bottle home that he brung over here, or that beer, over my friend's house,
Major cool points, too.
he will never get a phone call from me again. That's how I was looking. And he was like, oh, no, I'm just giving me a little cup. I said, oh, okay. All right, well, I can call you.
Yeah, I call you back.
But
'cause you know
had
how to
he
act.
took that, I was going to say,
But you know what? Some people don't know any better, and I always try to leave room for.
You always
for
trying to be
real-
Miss Goody Two. They know. They've
I
been
got a
watching
friend that
other
calls
people.
me Mary Poppins, and I don't appreciate
Okay,
that
well.
you guys are
you
making
know
me
that's
think something
sensitive.
negative. No, I'm not sensitive. I'm just saying, you know, they hate on me because I'm a good person. That's what it is.
She used to be.
When was that? That
She
was
used to
before
be.
you. Okay, I'm not going. I'm almost like the Pope. I can't confess your sins back to you.
Right. No.
But
She
when you
used
go to
to be
people's
Steph's
house,
wife when she was married. Is
I
that what?
think some people don't know any better for real is all I'm saying.
stop
so some
trying to
people have
take
to
up
learn.
for the underdog.
Oh,
They
I'm
y'all know
And,
better.
and that's true.
No,
Some people-
everybody
some
does not
people
know
were
better.
raised
They
by
don't know.
wolves, Really, look at
Yeah.
their behavior.
Okay, we're gonna tell you.
Wolves have a code.
We gonna tell
They
you.
have an alpha male.
Let's start at the door.
Lies you tell.
Let's start at the door.
Wolves.
Can we start at the door?
At the door.
At the
When
door.
you walk in somebody's house, if it's raining outside, don't track water in their house.
And that should be common sense, but since it's not,
Second move, when you walk in the house and you wiped your feet from the rain, you say
Hello
hello,
to
to everyone
everybody.
in the house.
The three. We're on three. We're on three. And then when you walk in, wait for them to say, have a seat. Don't go sit in it, because you sit in my husband's easy chair. It's going to be out.
and people ought to easily be able to identify the head of the household seat. Sorry, stop acting dumb. You know the big cushy recliner belongs to some dude that lives there that pays bills. Don't sit there.
I remember when I was growing up, somebody sat in my daddy's easy chair.
Mm.
And all I know is he walked out the dining room and he pulled a gun out the back of his pants. And said, what happened if I put this here?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Abuse.
well, what'll happen is you can put
Domestic
an eye out,
violence.
and I wear contacts. You have to buy me some contacts. No, you're good. You didn't get in the eye.
Whew, thank you, Jesus. She's going to have to sue me. You know we got no insurance on this show. And my dad just pulled a gun out. But see, I'm like, well, why would you sit in this chair? It's the only big chair in the house. He's a big guy. He need a big chair.
It would just
So,
seem
so what were we number 4? So if you're in
Number
the
4.
house and you're thirsty, what do?
you
Ask.
ask. for a
Go on my
beverage.
refrigerator.
Yeah, you don't just get up and go. Even if people
Even
are
if
getting
every-
up going, if
And
you're
even
new
if
in this
it's
house,
sitting out,
you're a
If
guest.
it's sitting out,
Mind if I have some?
is it okay for me to grab a drink?
Can I put this in your refrigerator?
Yeah, do not open someone's refrigerator.
Oh,
That
don't do
is
that.
just, there's a law. There's a law. You don't open people's refrigerator.
Don't do it. Don't wear your lingerie.
Can my kids play with your Wii? That's you need to ask.
Yeah, you do.
Because one more kid come into my house and grab the Wii set, I'm break some fingers.
And then watch the clock. The don't wear your welcome out thing is gonna come in handy here. If you're at someone's home, especially when you're new, I don't care if you invite me to come go to your family's house, if I met you there, I didn't ride with you, I met you there, I'm not staying all night just because y'all staying all night. Those are your folks.
Right.
I'm watching the clock, and at some point I'm gonna say, well, girl, I'm so glad that you invited me. I had a ball. Thank everybody for the hospitality. I'm out.
I'm out.
And another thing, if you in the bathroom, don't go through my cabinets looking for
That is
something.
no. Do you know people just do that on a regular basis?
Girl, I took everything out y'all little seat. Y'all got, because in my bathroom we got a little. That's our little thunderstorm kit. We're going for the tornadoes. You got all our water sitting out. You got the little cans of tuna and the flashlights.
Let me tell you something. The only time
You know
I
what? No
open-
toilet paper in there when
and
you
the-
open it
and
up.
the only thing that I will ever do if I use the last of the paper on the roll, I will open cabinets to peek to see, can I see paper? If I don't see paper, I will say, hey, I tried to find, I looked, I didn't see paper, but you're out in the bathroom. But you don't have to go in there and investigate. I had a person tell me that one time. I said,
Whose Viagra is this? I was looking for toilet
I
paper.
sent
What
the person
hell?
to my
But I
bathroom to
know
get
you use
something.
this brand.
I sent somebody to my bathroom to get something, and he said, oh, I know where it is. I've been out through your cabinets already. I was mortified, and it's like, I don't even have anything in there that's, there was no,
But it's my
no
stuff.
blue pills and stuff. But
Terrible.
What
you
if
in
that's
my
my one
cabinet?
messy area and I didn't have time
Doesn't
to clean
matter.
it?
It's not-
in this
that's
area,
not-
it's
Don't
just very
do that.
private.
That's
Don't
I
not
was
do
like, you
that.
went,
And don't go to people's house just cooking without asking.
no.
And clean up.
Put your
Clean
stuff. At
up.
least put your stuff
Now,
in the
I'm going to
trash.
say this one, and I know this may have a lot to do with age and all kinds of different stuff, but you're going to want to try to learn and observe the habits of the people who live in the home where you're visiting. Like, for example, what time do they normally get up? If they aren't up yet, then it's not daytime yet.
And you don't be
You don't
slamming cabinets
roaming
and
around. You get
I
got
up and sit
got
on the bed.
I heard
Until
water
they
running in
wake
my kitchen one time at 5:00 a.m. Nothing in my life requires that I even be
I think
near
you
woke
should
at
be
that
up
hour.
at 5. I just
No, not on my
I don't
planet. On
even
my
like
planet,
this
there's
thing.
no reason. That's why I work for myself. I don't make me get up and go to work that early. And I heard water running. It was turned on and left on. And then I heard cabinet, and I'm going, what the hell? I came out because I'm trying to preserve one eye because I want to stay kind of mostly asleep. And I walked out and I'm saying, hey, well, what are you doing? My aunt said, I was about to cook breakfast. You hungry? No, and neither are you. It's 5 a.m. Shut her down. Give me at least an hour and a half. We don't do breakfast at 5 at my house. So don't disturb people. Try to figure it
If
out.
you don't take your retarded self to
If you
sleep.
don't- and my aunt just cracked up laughing. She said, "Girl, I'm sorry. I'm up early and I don't sleep long. Girl, bye.
That's
And don't
all.
sleep on people's sofa without sheets. I hate that. To
I
lay on
know.
somebody. You sweating and your hair products and
hair
stuff all
oil
on my.
and
Your
Jerry
whole
got
body.
the juice.
That's a whole nother.
that's
I feel a hard left coming on. All right,
so
so
leave it
Hey,
there.
wait, last thing. If you go in my bathroom, don't try on my perfume.
and don't take it if I tell you about it or let you smell it, cousin.
Girl, I love that.
Mother.
When did you get that? Did you just spray on my perfume?
You know how much that perfume costs? You know, I tell you how much my perfume costs.
Real
Don't you
quick.
go in my bathroom spraying my damn
Bath and
$800
Body, right?
perfume.
So I put some lotions on. I bought me some new Bath and Body. I said, well, I'm gonna leave them on on the back of the toilet in a basket. I won't say the guest's name who's at my house, but I said, hey, make yourself comfortable. Enjoy these. I just bought them, and if you like them, you can share them while you're here. Well, when they got ready to pack up to leave town,
They
go,
took
I said,
all
"What
your-
happened to them?" She said, oh, man, follow behind the toilet, and it was like you can see behind the toilet clearly. I was like.
Did you take my damn
That's
bag?
thievery.
I think my
Thievery.
stuff.
Don't steal from people's house.
From people's house. You could just ask for it. I would have said yes.
Don't borrow people's stuff without
Well,
asking.
what I can say about you girls is I've learned enough to know that you guys are all welcome at my home. I feel
And vice
Especially
versa.
if you're making some guacamole. I'll be over there
I'll
in a few
make it for
minutes.
you anytime. I will make it for you anytime. So
Tara makes great guacamole.
Live by these rules.
live by these rules. Respect people's homes is a lot more comfortable.
Don't wear out your welcome.
And if you're staying with
And
someone,
don't leave your kids with Kimberly.
If you're staying with
she's just
someone,
not.
don't wear out your welcome.
I whoop them and I threaten
Yeah, and it's okay. It's
She's
all
in the
love.
military.
Beat them.
With that being said, we are so glad that you joined us in learning how to be.
A proper house guest.
We will see you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. on KRWC.
She don't know where we are.
CTV.
It's whatever's in the cup. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
You're going to bring us right back.